Oh, Peter, what is this Tartaria nonsense? Sounds like your brain slipped on a history book and hit rewind.
God forbid, Stewie. It was real. One of the biggest empires ever existed, and it was erased for a history and timeline reset.
Wait, like a real empire?
Look at 1600s to 1700s maps. Great Tartary stretched across all of Asia, Russia, even parts of Europe. Official maps, libraries, atlases. Then after 1850, gone. Replaced by civilized nations.
Maps change. Doesn't mean cover-up.
Sure, except the architecture stayed. Massive stone buildings, cathedrals, railroads, built in places that supposedly had no machines, no tech, no money. Who funded that? Where are the blueprints? Where are the under-construction photos?
Yeah, most old photos just show cities already finished.
Exactly. And the kicker? Mud floods. Literally, cities buried halfway up. Buildings with windows underground, doors at the second story. In Russia, in the US, in Europe, everywhere.
Maybe natural disasters?
Then why did orphan trains follow the mud floods? Why were hundreds of thousands of kids moved to empty cities with zero adults?
What the hell?
They didn't rebuild the world. They repopulated it with kids too young to ask questions and schools ready to teach the new history.
Still feels like a stretch, Peter.
Okay, then answer this. Why do ancient buildings have resonance chambers and star-shaped fortresses aligned to energy grids? Why did the U.S. Capitol, St. Petersburg, and India all use the same impossible tech and layout without ever meeting? And why did every major world expo from 1850 to 1900 get demolished after just 1 year?
Dude, who builds marble palaces just to destroy them?
People who don't want the old world to be remembered.
So we're not in history class. We're in version 2.0?
Exactly. You weren't born into civilization. You were born into its cover story. They erased your reference point. Real timeline. Real history. And they replaced it with the one that fits their narrative.
Okay, but what do we even do with that kind of info? It's not like we've got a time machine.
You don't need a time machine. You look around and ask what else they erased. Because once you see the lie, you're out of the simulation. And that's where their empire dies.